Hello, my name's Evan, and this is my week 65 tenor saxophone video. For this week's video, I'm going to be playing Quincy Street. So, as you can hear, it's far from perfect. And I've been working on this song for like 2.5 weeks, and I still can't play it through without missing notes or squeaks or whatever in there. So, it's still a work in progress. I think this song's going to need a week 3, if not a week 4. So one other thing I'll just say real quick. Last week I had talked about how I was playing a Van Doren V16 hard rubber. I ended up returning that, not because it wasn't a good mouthpiece, just because I really had trouble with it. I was always playing the high notes really sharp, and the mouthpiece had a much darker tone to it than I think I even liked. But I mainly chalk it up to user error, right? I'm sure on an experienced player, even someone intermediate probably could appreciate a mouthpiece like the Van Doren, but I wasn't able to handle it. I was able to control it. So now this is the second one I'm trying. This is a Addario D6M Jazz Select mouthpiece. And I like this for a couple reasons. One, I got it for a pretty good deal. It was used, and when I bought it, I wasn't sure what condition it was going to be in, but when I got it, I mean, it was really mint. No teeth marks or any signs of wear at all. I like it for that reason. I like how it looks. This is the marble sandstone version, which I think looks pretty cool. And I can control it more than the Van Doren. However, I will say the jump in tip opening size has been drastic. Some things I don't like about this mouthpiece are it's super loud, and then also it's harder to play in tune. My intonation is off. You know, a lot of times the high notes will be really sharp, and I don't sound as good on this mouthpiece as I sound on the Yamaha 5C, and I was trying to play it inside the house, and it was so loud that I tried my Yamaha 5C again, and that was much more easier to control. I don't have to exert so much air, and then it's not so loud. This mouthpiece is super loud, and I guess when you get good at playing saxophone, you want to be loud because you're good, so you want your sound to carry, whereas a newer player like me, I don't necessarily want my sound to carry, 2 houses down. I'd like to keep it pretty contained to my little area here. and it's hard to do on a bigger tip opening. This is essentially kind of like a 6 or a 6-star tip opening. I think it's 0.95 or 0.98, which won't mean anything to you unless, you know, you play saxophone and you know about the different mouthpieces. But I'm probably going to continue working on this mouthpiece, and hopefully I'll get better at playing at it. The other thing I don't like about it is the bore size is super small. So I have to use cork grease on my saxophone neck every time I use it, and it's made the cork really compressed to where now when I use my Yamaha 5C, that sucker just slides on and off like nothing. So I'm worried in the summer, you know, when I have to pull my mouthpiece out further to get it to play in tune, I'm worried that my Yamaha 5C won't fit properly. I don't think there's any reason that this Addario Jazz Select, the bore, needs to be so frickin' tight, you know, and it doesn't help that it's winter here now, so I'm pushing the mouthpiece further back on the horn than usual, which does not help with a bore this small. So I'm not really sure. I had my lesson with my teacher. He commented on how loud the mouthpiece was. I think he's still of the opinion that if it's not broke, don't fix it. And he was always, you know, saying, Evan, you've got a good sound. And I was happy with my sound on the Yamaha 5C, but it's hard to know. You know, I've been playing for almost 15 months, and it's hard to know if it's time to make a jump to something that's going to challenge me, something that I can grow into more. You know, I want to not become too complacent and too used to such a small tip mouthpiece tip opening, especially because I want to play jazz primarily. So I'm kind of in a conundrum with the whole mouthpiece thing. It's been kind of a pain, but that's what's going on with me. Sorry the song wasn't dialed in as much as I would like it to be, but next week I'll probably have some Christmas songs going on, and then in the future take another stab at Quincy Street. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.